Dear students, it is the lecture number 14 on the chapter determinants. In the previous session, I have discussed the problems on inverse of a square matrix. Similarly, I will go to solve some more examples in this session. Let us start problems based on inverse of a matrix. The problem: find the inverse of the matrix if it exists. Capital A is equal to 1 minus 1 2, 0 2 minus 3, 3 minus 2 4. So for the solution, let us check it. The determinant of A is not equal to 0 or equal to 0. So if it is not equal to 0, then only we can find out the inverse of this given matrix. Therefore, determinant of A is equal to determinant of this given matrix. We can expand this one along the first row. So the signs are plus minus plus here. So for this first element here we have the sign plus. So 1 into here 2 into 4 is 8 minus 2 into minus 3 is plus 6. Therefore it is minus of plus 6 means it becomes minus 6. So 8 minus 6. And for the second element we have the sign minus and delete the first row and second column. We have the element minus 1. Therefore minus of minus 1 into the determinant value is 0 into 4 is 0, minus of 3 into minus 3 is minus 9, so it becomes plus 9. So minus sign here, and for the third element we have the sign plus. The element is 2 into the bracket of the element, the value of this determinant is 0 into minus 2 is 0, minus 3 into 2 is 6. Now we can simplify this one. 8 minus 6 is 2, and minus into minus 1 becomes here plus 1, into 9 is plus 9, and plus 2 into minus 6 is minus 12. So 2 plus 9 is 11, minus 12 is equal to minus 1, which is not equal to 0. Therefore the given matrix is non-singular, so we can find out the A inverse. So A inverse exists. Let us find the cofactors of each element of the given matrix by using this formula. Cofactor of the first element A11, so we have the sign plus. Already I told that we have to follow the signs here, plus minus plus. For the second row we have minus plus minus, and for the third row we have plus minus plus only. So we have the plus sign for this element, and the remaining determinant value is 2 into 4 is 8, minus 2 into minus 3 is 6. So 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. Next A12, for this one we have the sign minus, and the remaining determinant value is 0 into 4 is 0, minus 3 into minus 3 is minus 9. So that it is minus of minus 9 is equal to 9, and the sign is already minus is there. So minus 9 is the cofactor. And for A13 we have the sign plus. Therefore the remaining the value of this determinant is 0 into minus 2 is 0, minus 3 into 2 is 6. Therefore here it is minus 6. We have that is minus 6 is the cofactor. Next we have to find out the cofactor of this element 0. We have to delete the second row and first column, and for this one we have the sign minus, and next minus 1 into 4 is minus 4, minus of minus 2 into 2 is minus 4. So minus 4 and minus of minus 4, it becomes minus 4 plus 4. Therefore it is 0. So this is the cofactor. And next for the A22 we have to delete the second row and second column. We have already the positive sign for this one. The value of this given determinant, this means remaining determinant is 1 into 4 is 4, minus 3 into 2 is 6. So 4 minus 6, and we have minus 2. Then A23, for that we have the sign minus, and delete the second row and third column. Therefore we have 1 into minus 2 is minus 2, minus of 3 into minus 1 is minus 3. So therefore minus 2 plus 3, minus 2 plus 3 means it is here 1. Therefore minus is there, so minus 1 is the cofactor. Next A31, the cofactor of this element here, and we have to delete the third row and first column. Then we have the sign plus here, so after that we have to multiply. Here minus 1 into minus 3 is 3, minus 2 into 2 is 4, so 3 minus 4 is minus 1, therefore plus into the bracket of minus 1 is minus 1. Next A32, the cofactor. So for that one here we have the sign minus, and the remaining determinant by deleting the third row and second column, we have 1 into minus 3 is minus 3, minus 0 into 2 is 0, so minus 3 is there and minus sign already is there, so minus of minus 3 becomes plus 3. Next capital A33, the cofactor of that last element. For that we have to delete the third row and third column. We have the value of this remaining determinant is 1 into 2 is 2, minus 0, therefore 2 minus 0 is 2. So already we got the value of all the cofactors, therefore the cofactor matrix is equal to the matrix contains 2 minus 9 minus 6, 0 minus 2 minus 1 minus 1 3 2. Let us find the adjoint of A is equal to the transpose of this cofactor matrix. Then it will be equal to that adjoint of A is equal to 2 minus 9 minus 6, 0 minus 2 minus 1 minus 1 3 2. The transpose of this one will be the first row becomes first column, second row becomes second column, third row becomes third column. So this is the value of adjoint of A. Now find out the A inverse is equal to 1 by determinant of A into the adjoint of A. Therefore we have 1 by minus 1 into the adjoint of A is 2, 0, minus 1, minus 9, minus 2, 3, minus 6, minus 1, 2. Now we have to divide all these elements by minus 1 because it is the matrix. Therefore we have the matrix is minus 2, 0, 1, 9, 2, minus 3, 6, 1, minus 2. So this is the required the value of inverse of the given matrix. We will take one more type of example, that capital A is equal to 3725 and B is equal to 6879. Verify that AB whole inverse is equal to B inverse into A inverse. So for the solution, first we have to find out AB whole inverse, that is equal to the product of B inverse into A inverse. So we have to prove that LHS is equal to RHS. So for that LHS we have to find out AB first. AB means it is the product of the matrices A and B. Therefore take the product here of these two matrices. Now find out the product here. So multiply and add the corresponding elements of first row, and here it is the first column. Therefore 3 into 6 is 18 plus 7 into 7 is 49. Similarly, now multiply the corresponding elements of this first row and second column. So 3 into 8 is 24 plus 7 into 9 is 63. Next 2 into 6 is 12, 5 into 7 is 35. Next here this is second row and second column. So 2 into 8 is 16 plus 9 and 5 into 9 is 45. Therefore we have 18 plus 49 is 67, 24 plus 63 is 87, 12 plus 35 is 47 and 16 plus 45 is 61. So this is the value of AB here. Now find out the determinant of AB, because we have to check is it non-singular or singular, then only we can find out the inverse here. So let us find out the value of determinant of AB. We have to apply the determinant 67, 87, 47, 61. So that will be equal to here 67 into 67, 61 minus 47 into 87. We have the products here. 4087 minus 4089, the difference will be minus 2. Is not equal to 0. Therefore, that given AB matrix is non-singular, then we can find out AB whole inverse. Therefore, AB whole inverse exists. Therefore, AB whole inverse is equal to 1 by determinant of AB into adjoint of AB. For that, here for a square matrix of order 2, adjoint of A is interchange the principal diagonal elements and change the sign for the rest of the elements. Therefore, we have to find out the AB whole inverse is equal to 1 by minus 2, because determinant of AB is equal to minus 2 into adjoint of A. Here we can take interchanging these two here, and we have to change the signs of these two. Therefore, we have 61 minus 47 minus 87, and it is 67. Just consider this is the equation number 1, means it is the LHS part. Now to find out RHS part, let us find out A inverse first. So for that, here we have 1 by determinant of A into adjoint of A, and B inverse is equal to 1 by determinant of B into adjoint of B. So to find out A inverse, first we have to find out determinant of A. Therefore, determinant of A is equal to determinant of 3725. Therefore, it will be 35 minus 14, which is equal to 1. Therefore, it is not equal to 0. Therefore, A inverse will be considered as 1 by determinant of A is equal to 1 by 1 into adjoint of A, means again we have to interchange these two and change signs of these two. Therefore, we have 5 minus 2 minus 7, 3. And now we can find out the value of determinant of B here. So, therefore, we have 6, 8, 7, 9. So, 6 into 9 is, that is 54 minus 7 into 8 is, that is 56. Therefore, the difference will be minus 2. Therefore, it is not equal to 0. We can find out B inverse. So, B inverse is equal to 1 by minus 2 into adjoint of B, means we have to take here interchange these two and change the signs of these two. Therefore, we have 9 minus 7 minus 8, 6. Now find out B inverse into A inverse. We have 1 by minus 2 into the matrix 9 minus 8 minus 7, 6. Again we have 5 minus 7 minus 2, 3, because this is the value of determinant of B inverse, and it is the value of A inverse. Now we have 1 by minus 2 is here. Now we have to find out the product of these two matrices. Therefore, we have 9 into 5, means we have to multiply the first row and first column here. Therefore, 9 into 5 is 45, plus minus 8 into minus 2 is plus 16. Therefore, 45 plus 16. Next, we have to multiply this first row and second column. 9 into minus 7 is minus 63, and minus 8 into 3 is minus 24. Next, we have to multiply the second row and first column here. So, minus 7 into 5 is minus 35, minus 12, and next the second row and second column here. So, this is 49 plus 18. Now, we have to simplify this one. 1 by minus 2 is equal to, into the determinant, matrix 61 minus 87 minus 47, 67. So, this is the value of RHS here. So, just we have to divide all those elements by using minus 2 here. So, we have minus 61 by 2, 87 by 2, 47 by 2, minus 67 by 2. So, this is the value of B inverse into A inverse. So, this is, that is the equation here. Therefore, we have already, this is the equation number 1 and it is the equation number 2, and from the equations 1 and 2 we get AB whole inverse is equal to B inverse into A inverse by comparing the values. Similarly, we go for the next example. Let capital A is equal to the matrix 3, 1, minus 1, 2. Show that a square minus 5a plus 7i is equal to O, means it is not 0, it is 0 matrix. Hence find A inverse. So let us show that a square minus 5a plus 7i is equal to 0 matrix. So for that, here the given matrix is capital A is equal to 3, 1, minus 1, 2. Therefore, a square, first you have to find out. Therefore, a square is product of a and a here. So 3, 1, minus 1, 2 into 3, 1, minus 1, 2. Now we have to find out the value of this product here. So multiply the first row and first column here. That is 9 minus 1. And next first row and second column here 3 plus 2, and second row and first column here, that is minus 3 minus 2. Next second row second column, that is minus 1 plus 4. Therefore a square will be equal to 8, 5 minus 5, 3. So this is the value of a square here. Now take down the LHS part of the equation, that is a square minus 5a plus 7i. Therefore the value of a square is 8, 5 minus 5, 3 minus 5 into the given matrix A, that is 3, 1 minus 1, 2 plus 7 into the identity matrix. I means it is identity matrix of the same order we have, that is 1, 0, 0, 1. Now we have to simplify this one. So that is 8, 5 minus 5, 3 minus, and next multiply 5 to all these elements. We have 15, 1 minus 5, 15, 5 minus 5, 10, and again multiply 7 to all these elements of this identity matrix. We have 7, 0, 0, 7. Now make the simplification, means subtract and add all these elements here. So 8 minus 15 plus 7, next 5 minus 5 plus 0, and next minus 5, minus of minus 5 is plus 5 and plus 0, and 3 minus 10 plus 7. So now after simplification we have, that is 0, 0, 0, 0. So this is the 0 matrix. Therefore a square minus 5a plus 7i is equal to the 0 matrix. So after that we have to find out A inverse by using this given equation only. So for that, consider the equation. Now determinant of A is equal to 3, 1 minus 1, 2. Therefore we have 6 minus of minus 1, it becomes plus 1. So 6 plus 1 is equal to 7 is not equal to 0. Therefore A inverse exists. Now we can here take this equation as A into A minus 5 into A plus 7i can be transferred to the left hand side, becomes minus 7 into I. Now multiply A inverse on both these sides. So we have A into A inverse minus 5 into A inverse is equal to minus 7 into I into A inverse. Therefore A into A inverse is equal to I. So we can use here. So we have A into A inverse is equal to I. Therefore A into I remains here, minus A into A inverse is equal to again I here. So that remains minus 5 into I is equal to I into A inverse is equal to again A inverse only, because here the product of the matrix and the identity matrix, again it gives the result as a matrix only. Therefore here the matrix is A inverse. So I into A inverse becomes A inverse only. Therefore A inverse can be written as 1 by minus 7 into the bracket of A minus 5i. So like that here we can find out A inverse also. So A inverse is equal to 1 by minus, can be multiplied, minus 2 multiplied with this one, it becomes 5i minus A only. So 1 by 7 into, here we have to take 5 into I, that is 5, 0, 0 5 because we have to multiply 5 to all the elements of identity matrix of the order 2 minus A is the given matrix 3 1 minus 1 2. Next 1 by 7 into the matrix 5 minus 3 is 2, 0 minus 1 is minus 1, 0 minus of minus 1 is plus 1. So 5 minus 2 is 3. Therefore 1 by 7 into the matrix 2 minus 1, 1 3. So it is the value of A inverse here. Hence verified that equation and also got the value of A inverse here, that is 1 by 7 into 2 minus 1 1 3. So this is the required value of inverse of the given matrix. Similarly, we go for some more examples in the next